Hey, how you doing? This is Just Weigh It. So I'm using this tool from Thailand. It's very hard. It's wooden. It's actually a wooden tool, and I'm using it to knead in. Since he's such a very thick, solid person, I'm using it to knead into these muscles here. So it's called needling, like this technique here. And this allows to break up hard, dense muscle tissue. I decided to use this because the consistency of the pressure for the entire massage, for someone like him, he actually needs it. So my hands will fatigue probably halfway into the session. Then the quality of the session, like it would go down. So I want to make sure the intensity level stays consistent. So the importance of using this tool is to actually break down muscle tissue. So for example, I won't use this on anybody whose lifestyle is very sedentary. For example, I would have to learn the person's background and to understand what they can and cannot take as far as intensity is concerned. So this Thai massage tool is more for deep tissue. And deep tissue is to break the muscle tissue or callus down that's underneath the skin. So once you learn a person's background and what they can take, then you can decide which tools you would like to use. And this is one of my favorites because first of all, it's comfortable. And number two, I can be very consistent throughout the session. This will allow me to perform better and also allow the person to perform better the days following with their body. This will increase blood flow. This will increase range of motion. This will increase stamina, endurance, and also a little bit of pain to trigger the immune system in the body so that the blood can rush there as well. The nervous system can respond as to start the healing process of the body from this session. In my 17 years of learning how to do this as far as different massage techniques, first off, it comes to the background of the person. So I've learned the difference between human bodies, athletic, non-athletic, sedentary, active, and based off of that, for example, a construction worker can take more in their body as opposed to somebody who sits at a computer all day long. A 16-year-old football player can take more in their body than a 85-year-old who's been sitting in a rocking chair for the last 2-3 years. So learning the different body types allows me to know which tools, and like I said, if somebody's playing football, then I know that they can get hit. So I know that there's a certain pain tolerance, but at the same time, I do ask if that's enough or if they can take more in the process of the session. But for somebody who's not into this type of intensity, like an 85-year-old who's been sitting in a rocking chair for the last 2 to 3 years, that's no disrespect. It's just that their bodies are not able to take so much because of the, first of all, their age and lack of stress on their bodies. So their body's breaking down. So we have to do sessions that focuses on rebuilding them back up. So the sessions will be a lot lighter, a lot less intense, but more so focused on blood flow towards the heart, as opposed to someone like him on a table who has a background of different athleticism, different serving in the services, that he can take this type of intensity continuously throughout the session.